Hi Flyers, Eric Mueller here, and it is day 2 of the Star Alliance Mega-Do. And forgive me, I have to think about it for a minute. It's Monday. We've been flying all day. We actually came in this morning from Los Angeles and got into Frankfurt after a 9.5-hour flight. And we had a great presentation in Frankfurt with executives from Lufthansa, Star Alliance, and the Frankfurt airport.
We continue to grow the Alliance in a very focused way. We right now are in the final stages of welcoming Shenzhen Airlines to Star Alliance. They are a terrific carrier based just across the border from Hong Kong and Shenzhen, southern China. And we're well at work with having EVA Airways of Taiwan join the Star Alliance in the middle of next year.
Because what you can see looking out the window is that today, especially at this peak time at about 1 o'clock when we have the intercontinental flights leaving again, we have positioned all of our new A380 and 747-800 and 400 fleet at these positions. So you're going to be experiencing a little bit of transportation, not on a Panamera or on a Porsche, but something similar. And looking out the window, you can also see the huge jet bridges that were constructed. We have 11 of them at each gate, which allow you to park and disembark at 3 different levels, giving you much more convenient in disembarking. You went through them this morning when you arrived. And they allow us also to handle a Schengen and a non-Schengen flight simultaneously, which we didn't have the opportunity to do this before, which is a great advantage nowadays. And as you can see, we're living in a nice new living room here, and we're very proud that we are able to accommodate most of the Star Alliance flights within the A Pier and the A-Plus Pier, allowing us a smooth connection from the one partner airline to the other.
All right, and after that, we jumped right onto our flight down here to Zurich. It was a quick 55-minute Lufthansa flight from Frankfurt, an easy flight, and we got here to the Park Hyatt Zurich, where we found out that the Zurich Tourist Board and the Park Hyatt had organized a walking tour of the city, so we can get a chance to look around a little bit.
We will visit the old town, more or less. Right on this side, when you take a look, down there you see already the Lake of Zurich. Usually we see also the Alps, but not today. So that's why we take this way and go to the old town.
Now, after the walking tour, there wasn't a lot of time to relax because we went right into an incredible reception organized here by the Park Hyatt. And this was a Masters of Food and Wine event, and it featured all local food. So we have local Swiss cheeses, local Swiss meats as well. We also have some incredible Swiss wines and some really interesting single malt whiskeys. So a lot of interesting stuff. And while we were there, we also met with Frank Widmer, who is the executive chef here at the Park Hyatt Zurich. And we got to spend a few minutes with him talking about how they put these events together and how they source a lot of local ingredients. And how would you describe tonight's menu?
To make it simple, I mean, you cannot eat more Swiss than that. I mean, it's like they said in other Hyatts before, it's going to be cured meat, it's going to be cheese. We even have local Swiss single malt, which I'm sure a lot of people haven't tried. But the cheese, we have, I don't know, they have about 20 different kinds, and there's a cheesemaker here himself, so he will explain. The whiskey guys are here themselves, so they can explain exactly how it works, and we will do the cured meat and the sausages, because that's individually done by one person, so I don't even have the space to bring them all here. That's why this part we will do.
Wow, that's fantastic. And everything is sourced locally within the country, is that right?
Everything.
The cheeses and the meats that we're going to see, is this sort of a typical meal that somebody would eat, or is this more of a celebration type of spread?
No, it's very typical. In the old days, let's say 20 years ago, when I was younger, that's what you would eat for dinner. Maybe some boiled potatoes with it, but then cheese and the cured meat, and then it got a bit lost, and now it's all coming back. I mean, you will see it's young guys doing that, which are doing the cheese, whatever. I mean, they're 30 years old. They're not older. Yeah. And they start picking up the tradition again and doing that.
All right, it's late and I got to go to bed. Tomorrow is a really big day. Tomorrow is the day we're back out of Europe, heading to San Francisco. We're meeting up with everybody who's doing the domestic portion of the Mega-Do. We're going to the Hyatt Regency SFO. They're going to have a big presentation for us. There's a lot going on, y'all. I got to get out of here. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.